Well, now everybody, y'all already know, man, it's your boy Lambo Drew. Y'all are back for another edition of the Leverage Show. And tonight, you guys do not want to miss this. Definitely, we're going to go quick because we have my guy, RaShawn Bey, right in the building to go ahead and drop some amazing nuggets in on y'all. So make sure you guys are sharing this video with everybody you possibly can. Because again, why the markets are moving, going back and forth. People are scared, don't know exactly what to do. We have a voice, a leader, a general who is out there pointing people in the right direction and allowing you to capitalize on how you can make residual income each and every single month. Listen, we welcome him back to the show the second time, or maybe a third time now, my guy, Pastor RaShawn Bey. What's up, Pastor? How you doing, my guy?
Oh man, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling, man? Doing good, doing good.
No, we seeing that you are definitely taking over the airwaves with dropping some amazing content and some amazing knowledge and nuggets. And thank you for definitely coming back to this Leverage Show again, so you can share with the people, especially when the markets are kind of moving back and forth, of what they can be actually doing to securing themselves to make sure that they are making the right moves tonight.
Man, I mean, first of all, we just got to look at the end of the day, what's happening right now, right? What's happening is people are losing their hard-earned money, right? And they're losing their hard-earned money based on the advice from people that aren't losing their hard-earned money, right? And so when you look at the history of money, the market only goes back about 100 to 150 years. But if you look at the history of index funds, they go back 2,000 years. So when you look at it, in the days that we're living in now, wealthy people don't do the same thing that ordinary people do. And when you look at it, that's why nobody really has anybody that they're close with or even in conversation with that's wealthy. You only know people that are doing okay for themselves, maybe multiple six figures or something like that. Every now and then a millionaire, but that's it. No duplication. And so when you look at this, you start to say, okay, people lie, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie. And so when you look at it, okay, at the end of the day, if everything was that great, how come 65-year-olds and above are still working? Why are they still working? Why is half of Americans still working? Why is 85% of people not having enough saved up if it was that great? Because it was, matter of fact, if that was the case, it was more millionaires in the early 1900s than it is today. But we're making more money than we ever had in history. But it was more millionaires, cash flow millionaires in the early 1900s before technology even hit the scene. You didn't even have all the information, but that's the case. And so, man, it's just a lot of crazy stuff out there, man. I mean, I hear this thing like, well, don't panic, don't worry, because the market's going to go back up. Most people that talk like that don't even have no money in the market like that, right? They don't got $1 million out there that they got at risk. So they can talk like that, right? But if a person loses $500,000, like somebody did just the other day, you have to get 100% just to get your money back. And Lambo, you're a numbers guy. Have you ever seen anybody get 100% interest?
That's a very rarity. I've ever seen a person get 100% interest at all.
Right.
Yeah.
It ain't happening. I mean, unless you're doing Forex or something, but I'm just saying, you look at the S&P 500, you look at the NASDAQ, man, it takes years to equivalate that. And it's never done that, even in adding the years up. So if you're not getting that, you're not even getting your money back. Yeah, it looks like you're going up, but compared to what? So people are not comparing. They're just saying something. And then what's happening is when it's time to retire, they're stuck. They're working at Walmart. They're working at Lowe's. They're working at these places. Here's another thing. It doesn't matter what's paid for. Your expenses are always going to exist. Water bill is going to get higher. Light bill is going to get higher. Electricity is going to get higher. Cell phone's going to get higher. Gas is going to get higher. All these things are going to get higher. So the income that you may have today is not going to be the same income 10 years from now. 20 years from now, money is getting more expensive and people don't have enough of it. So cost of living is going to work against people's retirements. Taxes is working against your retirement. Losses is going against your retirement. Fees are going against your retirement. And 401ks, IRAs, TSPs, and all these other plans. So what do wealthy people do? Wealthy people utilize insurance, index funds, index annuities. Why? Because the average return is almost the same, but you never lose money and you're getting a compounding return. You don't have to worry about some financial manager getting these fees. All your money is your money, but you also can get lifetime guaranteed income. You're able to get a stream of income for your life. Matter of fact, let me ask you this, Lambo. If you run out of money in the bank, can you still go to the bank and get some more money?
You know what? That's a very rarity unless they extend a line of credit to you or stuff like that. You got great credit, they possibly can. But other than that, they're not trying to give you no more money.
When you have income for life on your side, you never run out of money, guaranteed. So if you're getting, let's say, $75,000 a month, they're paying you that lifetime income. They are paying you this money for the rest of your life, guaranteed, even if your account hits zero. And this is in your contract in writing, and it's federally regulated through the state. Guaranteed for the rest of your life. It's not about how much you make. It's not about how much you have. It's about how much can I receive for the rest of my life. Guaranteed to receive for the rest of my life. That's what you call making your money work for you. Kings, queens. If you look at it, this stuff came out in 27 BC, before Christ. 27 BC. This is how kings, queens, waterfall effect of money coming in forever. You guys are thinking about generating income for your first name, but watch this, Lambo. Wealth was designed and inheritance was designed for your last name.
Well, you get the Lambo Bell. Come on.
Yeah.
Say that again for the people in the back, Sean.
Man, you're working for your first name with your retirement, but let me show you how to retire your last name. Your last name, the people behind you, can they live off what you have? Because a lot of times people die, they don't leave anything. A lot of times people die, they suffer. A lot of times people die and they walk away with nothing. This is the season to show people how the wealth of the wicked is going to be stored up for the righteous. This is the season where you have to learn how to be in a position, and it's not about what you have currently right now. It's about the position that you put yourself in. And so, man, I'm excited about this stuff, man. So I'll let you ask me any more questions.
I love it, because why are so many people afraid right now when they're looking at the markets? They're looking at TV, they're looking at everything. And why do you and your amazing community have this sense of calmness about you guys? What's different that people are seeing that they're not seeing that you guys are seeing out there?
Man, I mean, at the end of the day, when you look at hold on a second. Nuggets. So when you look at today, at the end of the day, when you have guarantees on your side, you have nothing to worry about. When you look at the history and you have 2,000 years of data on never losing, then you don't have to worry about anything. When you look at the track record of wealth and people, you follow the money. When you follow the money, you'll find the answer what you're looking for. And a lot of times, we're not following the money, we're following people that look like they got money. I don't know if that makes any sense.
No. You say that bar one more time. Say that bar one more time.
We're following people that look like they got some money. You know, they got their little Louis bag. You know, they got their high car out there. You know, they got this debt, but they ain't got nothing in the bank. You know, maybe a few thousand here and there. They don't have nothing significant. They can't put their hands on $500,000. They can't put their hands on $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, $4 million. So all they're using is smarts, charts, but they don't have no wisdom. They don't have no wisdom. They don't have no substance. They don't have the legacy. Show me somebody that has a legacy, that have built something for time to come, and they'll tell you what they're really doing. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't believe in advice telling somebody it's okay to lose money. It's okay. Warren Buffett, I mean, you know who Warren Buffett is, right? You know.
We better know Warren Buffett, right? Come on.
Warren Buffett said, rule number 1, don't lose any money. And then he said, rule number 2, don't forget rule number 1. Don't lose money. That's what he said. So when you look at it, when you say it's okay, watch this. I got a chart that shows what happens to a person that loses money later, and a chart that shows what happens when a person loses money at the beginning. Because they say, well, when you're young, it's okay to lose money because you can make it up. It's almost like saying it's okay to have, 7 divorces because you'll find the right wife later on. You get the experience out the way. Last time I checked, that ain't no good philosophy. And so 100,000 can have 5 small losses, like 6%, 12, 7, 3, 5, whatever. And then it can win 10 years later, and it still only amounts to about 35,000. So you not only are negative, but you're way down. And you done won 10 years in a row. But then you got somebody that wins 10 years in a row and then loses the last 5 years, they're right back where they started. So 15 years go by, you lose either way. The best thing to do is not lose money and get a compounding return. That's the best thing to do.
And that's what you're positioning hundreds of leaders to thousands of leaders out there, RaShawn. Like, a lot of people don't know what you've been doing, but let's talk about what made you make this transition and how easily someone out there can make this transition to start winning and winning on a consistent basis. But what you guys are doing out here.
Man, I mean, the key thing was, okay, first of all, research and talk to some people that's winning, right? But the main thing is sitting down and getting connected with a index fund, fixed index annuity. This is through an insurance. This is with a insurance company. And the key thing, man, is we would have never thought about talking about investing money with life insurance. We thought about dying. We thought about death. We thought about leaving here. But that's the best way they kept the secret. And so when you look at it, man, there's no charges for this stuff. It's setting yourself up. You could do a minimum of $10,000, let it sit, let it ride, and the money's working for you, But man, if somebody's working at a job and they got a 401k IRA, and you're 59 and a half and older, you can move your money right now. You don't have the restrictions. If you're under that, we got some other ways of doing some things and moving some things around. But here's what people don't understand. People that get to 73 years old, they got this thing called RMD, which is required minimum distribution. And that's where if you don't start taking withdrawals before that time, you get hit with a 50% penalty. So the government takes 50% of your money and give you a check. And that's sad right there. Because they don't want you to get to a certain point with their plans. They don't want you to get to a certain point of wealth. They don't want you to keep on just letting it sit and grow. They want you to start piecing off it so you can run out of money. And so IRS can start taking their taxes. Everything's built around the taxes. And so when you do the annuities, you can activate the lifetime income and not only have more higher withdrawal, but it solves for the RMD, and you don't have to worry about running out of money because it's guaranteed.
So someone who's out there possibly, and I want to go ahead and I want to go 2 directions with this. One of the clips that you are definitely going viral for, right, is my guy James DeMulin actually interviewed Shaquille O'Neal, right? And one of the biggest things that Shaq actually said that was so key that he learned early on was annuities. Literally, you remixed that because you were literally in this stage of speaking to thousands of people and showing them how they can go ahead and level up with annuities. For those who are out there who are saying, man, does annuities really work, or can I really get into this? Let them know the benefits of some great profits or residuals that they can have, whether it's monthly, quarterly, or yearly with annuities.
Right. So number one, one of the clients I've seen got like 17%. It doesn't happen like that always, but I mean, you can get some high returns. But on average, you can average about 8 to 9%. You can average that and bank on that, right? Because that's the history of how it's been. We got the data. The next thing is the 0 to very small fees. A lot of times there's no fees. If there is, it's a small one just for a writer, but it allows you to be able to own all of your money and not have to pay somebody whether you lose. You don't have any losses guaranteed. So if the market drops, like right now, none of us are losing any money. And then the lifetime income piece, that's the key. But also they have bonuses where, you know, we got a client that they put $55,000 in their account. So people that lost money, we have ways of helping them recover day one. And this is money you don't have to pay back. This is your money. And a lot of times too, you have beneficiaries that can be assigned. So you can assign beneficiaries so this can go to your family because you own this retirement. Instead of somebody owning yours, you own it. And then they got multipliers and stuff like that that helps you get a higher return faster. And so there's so many different benefits to this and guarantees that are built in that help a person get way more out of it than they would any other investor, especially when they have different multipliers that they have that's guaranteed to build up. That gives you a way stronger amount of money to work off of for your retirement. And it's powerful. And then we show people how to use the trust, to make the trust own this and keep the family and do the waterfall effect like the Rockefellers.
Now you have just opened up Pandora's box when you just said that. The structure of really building wealth definitely has trust involved with it. For those who are out there, exactly kind of break down of what a trust can actually do and the benefits in access of a trust.
So especially if you got an irrevocable trust, right? So when you have an irrevocable trust, it can't be changed. It protects you as a person. It's where you control everything, but you own nothing, right? And so with these trusts, it positions you to have all your assets, including your house, your cars, but it gives the power to control what it's supposed to do. And when it comes to the trust, it's the highest authority that's above the typical normal laws and stuff. It's the highest seat where they're going to honor what's in that trust over anything. And so whatever's in there, if it's set up properly, it can really be a great advantage of you. It can definitely give you some tax advantages. It can definitely help you position yourself in a lot of different ways. But most importantly, bank accounts, everything like that, it can be honored. So that way, everything stays in the family.
I think that's what a lot of people, they suffer with, RaShawn. Should I move this way? And they don't have the correct information when it comes down to a lot of these different products that should be open. Is there a possible way that you can actually take someone who is just like maybe so naive or has never heard of any of this that you're saying and really help build themselves out a proper way with you and your team?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We basically teach this information at no charge, man. We basically sit down with people on a regular basis. If we're not in the state, we'll do a Zoom. We're basically here to help people in all different aspects, whether they're working with us or whether they're a client of ours or whether they're putting on an event for us to do. We don't charge to do any of the stuff, man. We get out here for free and teach, do seminars, do conferences and all that good stuff. And the main thing is just impacting the people. If we impact the people, then God is going to impact us. He's going to make our name great. And as long as we try to help everybody else's name become great. And so we're excited about what we're doing. We're excited about the movement that we have, bringing the Wall Street back into the urban community, the minority community, the Black community, the Hispanic community, the Jewish community, and all these different communities that have been overlooked and underserved. We're bringing this knowledge and stuff back so they're able to position themselves to become great like they were born to be, And a lot of times people are born, but they don't know why. And they say, well, the greatest day is when you find out your purpose. And so here, we're just trying to unlock purposes and put people in the pursuit of happiness so that way they can just reach a capacity to where they truly see the greatness they can become. Because when good is here, it's good. But if great is available, why don't you take it? So we're taking it. We're taking the greatness.
Getting that bell, taking the greatness. out there, man, for so many people. And RaShawn is actually showing you all how to be able to calculate these moves, especially with this amazing community. Listen, RaShawn, let the people know how they can definitely get in contact with you, schedule a call, schedule a meeting, and then get on board with this amazing community that you have, my friend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, they can reach me. My cell phone is 228-669-5535. I recommend text me because I get calls all day long, but 228-669-5535. I'm on Facebook as Pastor RaShawn Bey. I'm on Instagram as Pastor RaShawn Bey. I'm on TikTok as Pastor RaShawn Bey. And man, we're excited. We're just so excited about what we're doing. And hey, listen, just contact me. Let me know what you need, what help you need. We'll set up a Zoom call, or if I can't, my team will be available. And we're just here to bless people. It's 228-669-5535. 5535. I see 6535. 228-669-5535. Yeah, 55. You got 6535. I think I see that in the chat. I think it's a typo.
It, my friend, 228-669-5535.
There you go. Yep.
All right, awesome. Y'all make sure y'all definitely give him a call, but definitely make sure you guys are following him. Dude, you're everywhere, man. Every time we look around, you are someplace definitely spreading the knowledge, the wisdom, the love. Your community's electric. If you have never been, we had a chance to, at the very beginning of last year, or the end of last year, beginning of last year, to be with each other in California. Pastor RaShawn and his wonderful wife, and me as my wonderful wife, was there with his brother Jay Ford for the amazing wedding, and Croc and Mark and all the rest of us, as Joshua as well. And we had an amazing time, dude. And it's just the energy and the love that he has for the passion of what he's doing to help inspire and empower people. It's real, y'all. It's not nothing that this is a fake thing he's putting on this. This is real. He really lives and breathes this. And the communities are literally showing because lives are being changed. And his wife is an awesome singer. She's killing it. Shout out to her. You definitely give the love to the missus for Lambo and his wonderful wife. She's killing it. She's singing out there, man, doing some amazing things. So she sings at the conferences. You guys definitely want to be a part and connected to this amazing, amazing man of God and this wonderful woman of God as well. They're really helping educate the people. Pastor RaShawn, leave something positive, a wonderful prayer or encouragement for the people before you go, my friend.
Man, at the end of the day, when you're at the bottom, there's two positions. There's somebody underneath you. So that means that you're not at the worst, but there's always somebody that's worse off than you. So take the hand that God has dealt you with and be grateful, because if you look at their cards, you'll put their cards back. But also, when you're at the bottom, you're really not at the bottom of your current level. You're not at the bottom of the previous level, but you're really at the bottom of the next level. You're at the bottom of the next level, and when eyes are looking at you, they see two things. They see a person that they wouldn't believe that went through all the hell you went through, or they see the person that has given up on themselves. Really, regardless of what they see, it doesn't matter. It's all about what you see. It's all about what do you see yourself and what do you speak over your life? Because whatever you think about daily is where you're going to end up. Because your thoughts and imagination create a way that puts you in a place where God is getting ready to open up your dreams and become a reality. The difference is either you're living a nightmare or you're living a dream. And so get rid of your plan B, because now all your focus can go to work and right where you are. Don't just look for the work, but do the work. He's looking for doers, not just hearers only. And I declare every day in each and every one of your lives that you not only be the doer, but you don't do what you can do. You start doing what you can't do. Because the impossible means I'm possible, and that's what God has called you to be. And that's my message.
Y'all definitely, man, y'all have heard from one of the best, most impactful, exciting leaders out here who is killing it. And he literally turned around and turned the flames up just a little bit on the Leverage Show. Thank you, Pastor RaShawn Bey. You already know it. You my guy.
Yeah.
You already know you're welcome here anytime to the platform, especially to help lead this generation into the right destination and field that they need to be in. I thank you, my brother. I appreciate you, man. Listen, you guys can stay connected to Pastor RaShawn right there on IG or even on Facebook, right? Y'all definitely get with him. Amazing things, but also schedule a call. Get with him and allow him and his team to be able to help put you financially in a better position, whether it's trust, whether it's annuities, whether it's different products that are consistently making money and not losing money and helping you win in this year of your life. Listen, we thank you again, Pastor RaShawn Bey. Tell everybody, Lambo said a big hello, but you got to make sure you come back, man. And I want to hear even more testimonies because, brother, I want to be on stage. I ain't going to be singing like you and your wifey. Lambo probably going to be on there just waving like this. We ain't going to be singing out there. But thank you so much for the information you dropped. And you guys get out here, man, and really stay connected, man. Appreciate you, Pastor RaShawn Bey.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. God bless.
God bless you, brother. Later.
Later.
Listen, y'all want to definitely be connected with an amazing man like that. I told y'all he was really going to bring it tonight, man. Listen, I was excited because in these markets, when people are actually trying to figure things out, trying to figure which direction to go, literally you have a voice, a leader who is there to really help you guys out. Make sure you guys are following him on Instagram at Pastor RaShawn Bey, just like it is on his screen, at Pastor RaShawn Bey on IG or on Facebook at RaShawn Bey on Facebook, and allow him, his amazing community, to really help bless your life. For those people who've been saying, Lambo, the markets are losing trillions of dollars. They're losing all of this extra access money. They're not being able to gain anything from this. Well, you guys have heard from a leader tonight that they're not losing like what most people are thinking. If some of you guys, and shout out to Pastor RaShawn Bey, he actually showed a split screen of someone at the very beginning of the year having their 401k, and literally from the markets at the beginning of the year, from January 1st to where we're currently at right now, they had their entire 401k split in half. Imagine a company that you've been working for so many years, and all of a sudden you're having your entire 401k split in half because the markets have lost trillions of dollars. Just today alone, the markets had an upswing at the very beginning of the day at 4%. And then all of a sudden, there was tariffs that were actually announced of 104% on China. And literally the market swung the opposite way. And today we lost another $1.2 trillion. Imagine what the fear and the panic must be looking like in so many Americans' eyes as they're watching their 401ks, retirements, their stocks, their businesses dwindle away. What are you going to do about it, James? What are you going to do about it, Julie? What are you going to do about it, Jeremiah? What are you going to do about it, Ken? We all have to do something about it, regardless of the fact that what you're seeing out there on these news, regardless of the fact that what you're hearing out here in these papers and these tabloids, you have to do something about it. Whether you're seeing yourself going on an up and down or you seeing yourself get better, you have to do something about it. I don't want you to be so passive when it comes out here and you're allowing opportunities to slip through your hand. Get with Pastor RaShawn Bey today. He left his information out there. You guys can send him a text at 228-669-5535. Send him a text. Say, hey, Pastor RaShawn, we'd love to talk with you guys. I want to know more what you guys do. Get your chance to get out there and possibly schedule a call or whatever. I'm going to be real with you. Some things in life literally has to call us to get out of our comfort zone. Follow him on IG. Literally, that clip went viral of Pastor RaShawn Bey on IG. That literally blessed people. My guy, James DeMullen, I know James pretty well. He's the gentleman from School of Hard Knocks. You guys are not following School of Hard Knocks on IG, TikTok, YouTube. You guys are missing out something big. Believe it or not, James and his team actually follows Lambo and my team, and we're partnering to do something amazing that you guys don't want to miss in the near future. I'm telling y'all, the Leverage Show is connected with so many amazing people right here because we bring some of the best right here to make sure you guys have the best and are leveling up to a whole nother level. I was excited for today to bring my guy, Pastor RaShawn Bey, right here to this Leverage Show and to see the Leverage Show in these chats literally go up. We see you, J50. We see you, Issa. We see you, PC. We love it on seeing you guys. I see my guy, Jay Weezy. We love it seeing everybody in these chats. Y'all make these chats what they are, and y'all make these chats the way that these chats should be because this community is amazing. And I am literally, so many people that we able to scroll up before here, I'm so thankful each and every single week that we're able to bring you guys content and bring you guys some of the best out here so you guys can take full advantage of these opportunities. Trust me, annuities and trust and living wills have literally been life-changing to so many people, especially if you want to play the long game out here. You guys don't want to miss Thursday night. We had the firecracker that started off tonight with my guy, Pastor RaShawn Bey. You guys got his information to reach out to him. But Thursday night, you are doubling right back on here on the Leverage Show. My guy, Jackson Armstrong, who's going to go talk about Airbnb. I told y'all this was going to be a week that we were coming back-to-back strong with being able to make residual and passive income literally by parking your money into the right places. And again, tonight you heard about annuities. And guess what? Thursday night, you're going to hear about Airbnb with my guy, Jackson Armstrong, showing you guys how to make passive income as well. It has definitely been a pleasure for Lambo to really be able to bring y'all some valuable content. Make sure you guys play this video over and over and over again. And make sure you guys are depositing this video with someone who really needs it. Maybe somebody in the family, maybe a loved one, maybe a friend, maybe a coworker. There's so many people, literally, man, that you just don't know. And there's a special friend. I just want you to keep an amazing family in your prayer. Not going to say the name, but a special friend to the show where Lambo got some news last week, actually yesterday, really, of something last week that happened. But keep these families in your prayers, friends to the show, because you never know what somebody is going through. We're here to make the biggest impact. So I'm praying for all of you who are out there under the sound of my voice. Whether I hear you guys or not, I'm praying for you and believing God to do some amazing, great things in your life. Always pray peace, always pray protection, always pray breakthrough, because you never know what someone is going through, especially in their journey. We love you guys. I thank you again for definitely being tapped into another great edition of this Leverage Show. Again, you guys really want to level up all 2025. You guys need to be partnering with some of these great, wonderful leaders who are coming to the show. Again, shout out to my guy, Pastor RaShawn Bey, for stopping by right here on the Leverage Show. Y'all get with him and see what he can do. Thursday night, Jackson Armstrong. We'll see you guys right here on this Leverage Show. Till then, we out. Love y'all, Leverage Show family. Take care till Thursday night. Jackson Armstrong. Later, y'all.